Welcome to the weekly haul where you get the latest information and news on our trucking industry. So in this week's episode, how do we know that our industry is getting shaken up? So I'll talk about 4 different things in this video. Number 1, billionaire philanthropist and Microsoft co-founder Bill Gates has made a bold move investing $373 million in our industry. Why did he invest it? Because he thinks that 2025 is going to be a big year for the trucking industry, obviously coming off of 2 straight years of decline, but he feels that things are going to be shaken up in the trucking industry, investing in FedEx and Paccar, signaling confidence in a sector that faced significant headwinds. The investment comes at a time when transportation industry has been grappling with declining demand and market uncertainty. The transportation industry has been in turmoil with the S&P 500, transportation index down 0.5 in 2024, trailing far behind the overall S&P 500, impressive 23% surge. But Gates appears to see opportunity amid adversity. His foundation purchased 1 million shares in each of FedEx and Paccar, totaling $373 million. Well, that's good news, number 1. Number 2, national freight rates have climbed up to $2.19 as of today per mile as a national average. So we're coming off of 3 increases month over month, and the biggest jump was from December to January. Usually January is on the slower side. January has started really good, and I think that it's only going to go up from here. So we're already seeing pressures in our office with the amount of phone calls that we're getting. On the cross-border trade, okay, definitely on the outbound and the inbound, there's a significant increase in demand for trucks. In 2024, we were suffering from the lack of inbound freight. So drivers would go into the US and they would get stuck there, causing delays, layovers, waiting in between loads, and only then they would come into Canada. In December, and especially now in the month of January, when we're posting those trucks on our load boards, we are starting to receive phone calls into the office. Freight brokers are asking for the availability for the trucks, and now we're also starting to book into, not from today to tomorrow, but we're starting to book 2 days out and 3 days out, which is a great sign for our industry. Now, US to US, a lot I can see with what's happening in our Atlanta, Georgia terminal. We are getting flooded with requests for US to US. The national average is starting to climb up in the US, totaling $2.19, but I think by this time next week, it's actually going to go up even higher than that. So you are getting a lot of phone calls into the office. People are asking for availability, especially on the temperature-controlled loads. Things are moving in the right direction. So if you're thinking of getting into the industry, this might just be the right time. Make sure you're watching my series on how I opened up a trucking company and my authorities in the US. I'll link it down below. Now, if you need any documents or contracts or agreements, whether it's HR, safety, whether it's recruiting documents, you're more than welcome to go to truckingacademy.us, and you can help this channel by purchasing documents from over there. All right, and the last thing that we're noticing in our industry, obviously interest rates are starting to come down both in Canada and the US, which is a great sign. So we're spending less now. So whenever I have a deal, whenever I have 3-4 trucks, I'm purchasing new units. And stay tuned for those videos, because I am going to pick up my 2026 Cascadias shortly, and I'll do a video on it. But when we're buying now equipment, we're no longer financing at high interest rates. We're no longer at 5.5%. We're starting to see them come down at right around the 5 and high 4s, which is great. In the US, they are starting to come down with the interest rate, which is great because it's going to stimulate both economies. So with these 5 positive effects on our industry, I truly believe that there are going to be less and less closures moving forward. Even though January is great, and even though the prices are starting to climb up, there's a lot of damage that has been done to a lot of trucking companies. We're very tight right now on cash all across the board. We no longer have liquid cash. We've all invested it into our companies, so it's going to take time for a lot of companies to come out of it. With rates climbing to about $2.20 per mile, it's finally giving the trucking companies a little bit of breathing room in order to survive. I'm Ronan, and I'll catch you in my next video.